Well, Dave, welcome to Hartlepool United. First off, just how pleased are you to be here?
Yeah, delighted. Obviously, to come out of a job and get involved or back with a big opportunity so quickly is really pleasing. Something that you suppose you think about straight away in terms of what you want to do. It's been taking a little bit of time, but delighted to be here and can't wait to get started.
Was that a consideration for you, having been at Fylde and in that job for so long? You might be forgiven for wanting a break, but you wanted to get straight back into the cut and thrust of it.
Yeah, of course it is. I think when you've got such a big decision to make, I'll be dead straight. I think you look at it and ideally you would have liked a bit of time. It's been obviously 8 years there and probably 10 years managing without a break. So to come out of it a little bit and have a look may have been the ideal scenario. What you can't do in management in football is dictate when opportunities come about, and obviously there was a situation that had arisen here. I was contacted almost straight away by Mark, and the club have been fantastic with me in terms of the patience they've shown in order to be able to get something done. So it is a decision you have to make, but like I say, opportunities like this don't arise all the time, and I was really keen to get something done.
How exciting an opportunity do you see this as?
It's a massive opportunity. It's a massive football club. I think in my own personal development, you look at things and where the pathway goes for me as a football manager. There are some big clubs at National League level, probably again in some instances this being one bigger than in the Football League. So to come here to such a club that's had a prestigious past, if you like, and hope to stamp our authority on things and get the club back to where, in my opinion, it should be, with the fan base that it has, is a really exciting proposition, and one that, like I said, we're really looking forward to.
And like you say, the tradition and the history and everything that goes with Hartlepool United is there for everyone to see, but I guess it's important at this level, we have to be humble and say that the football landscape has changed in terms of teams that are stereotypically in the league, and you've got to earn your right to be where you need to be.
Yeah, absolutely. It's changed massively, and we're in a division where 75%, if not more, of the teams are all vying to get out of it and I suppose get that golden egg and get back into the Football League. So no, it's a ridiculously tough division. There are expectation around the club because of the size of it. Again, you look at being at the Notts County game at the weekend, a proper football match between two traditional Football League clubs, really I suppose re-emphasised that this is where I wanted to be. So yeah, we know exactly where we are. I think that's important that supporters, club, players understand what the requirements are to get out of this league, but ultimately accept the challenge that there is expectation from the supporters because of where the club has been, and that's where we want to get them back to. And that was a big thought in the process of wanting to come here. Yeah,
that's got to be exciting, isn't it? When you see a crowd like at Notts County and things like that, the backing that we're getting when we're not prospering completely where we want to be. You just must thrill you to think, what if I could be the man to take them back there?
Yeah, it's a big challenge, and people have said, it's a tough job, and I understand what I'm getting into. Saturday for me was, like I say, so refreshing in the fact that what I saw on the pitch was really pleasing, and the players were fantastic, but what I saw off the pitch was a huge thing for me. To have that many supporters travel away, the vocal backing they gave the players throughout the course of the game, the lads did enough to win that game. It shows the fine margins, but I think the punters and the people that had travelled that distance and paid the hard-earned money appreciated what they gave, and that's something that we'll be looking to sort of keep going throughout the process and throughout the course of the time we're here. We can't guarantee success, but we can guarantee that the players out there and ourselves will be doing everything we can, and no stone will be left unturned in terms of our work ethic and what we do to hopefully make sure that we can be successful moving forward.
I guess this is day one of the project, and you've been shown around the facility here by Swains, who's you'll have kept tabs on it. He's done a wonderful job in caretaker charge to just keep things ticking along. Probably more than that. I'm probably doing him a disservice there, aren't I?
No, he's done a great job. And listen, we're really looking forward to working with him. You could come in and what you know about this area of the country and geography and logistics of where things are, and this as a football club is ultimately what you need is good people working for you. If those good people that you can have working for you have an affinity with this football club, it's massive. And the more that I can get involved in my management team and in around the club is hugely important. He's had a fantastic career as a player here. He's starting his journey as a coach, if you like. He'll be integral in terms of what we do. He'll move over and be solely part of our first team setup, and hopefully the team that we can bring in will help him flourish. But ultimately he'll have lots of responsibility and lots of I suppose say in how he sees things. Our challenge as a management group is to initiate debates, is to challenge each other, is to make each other better. Because again, although I've gained some experience, I've been managing for 10 years, I'm still young, I'm still learning, and hopefully this will be a process where we can get a really active coaching management group that want to be successful and want to move the club forward.
And you're talking about the we there, is there on the horizon the potential for people coming in alongside you?
Yeah, hopefully Joe Parkinson will be joining us. Joe is someone who was a coach with me at Fylde for a period. He's moved on to Shrewsbury, so hopefully he'll be the first part of the jigsaw we put together, and then we'll see where we're at in terms of other staff. But the staff that are here, of again speaking to Sweens and picking up his knowledge, have been fantastic. There are some changes that we made, but like I say, this isn't something that needs radical change. It's little tweaks, it's putting things in place, it's putting procedures in place that, like I say, as a club on the whole, it moves forward, and hopefully with the plans that are in place off the pitch, we can match what goes on with it on the pitch.
And in terms of what you've got to work with, you must be hugely impressed, as you say, about the Notts County game. We played ever so well in that game, and you've seen enough, I'm sure, of Hartlepool over recent weeks to know that there's plenty for you to work with. Yeah,
absolutely. I think the nature of this league shows that 2 or 3 wins can completely change the landscape. Winning against Solihull put us in a great position. It wasn't to be in the week. Again, I suppose, have a little break in terms of FA Cup and then back to league action as quickly as possible. But the players have shown that they're more than capable in this division. Yes, there'll be potential tweaks. We'll look at it and see areas where potentially we can strengthen. We've lads that have, again, going off what we've seen and what we've heard, have real chances that have been out injured, so getting them back is fundamental to what we're looking to do. But everyone will have an opportunity. It ain't going to be a big change. There'll be little changes. There's obviously things that we want to do and play styles that we'll potentially want to play, but ultimately the players are responsible for that, and assuring that they can do it will be vital into how we sort of carry that out. But lots and lots of positives. Really looking forward to get started. Really looking forward to meeting the boys and hopefully them enjoying what will be a successful rest of the season for us.
And you mentioned obviously the years you've had at Fylde, and you had incredible success there. What was the secret, if there is one, or what was the basis for that success you had at Mill Farm?
I think the basis for everything is hard work. Listen, I think over the time there, we've been able to put in place the plan that we wanted to move forward as a football club, and obviously as a management team and a playing style, and that'll be something we'll look to bring here. What we know is that what we've done in the past ultimately has got us success, and you want to try and repeat that all the time. I believe that with a squad here, and there's a budget in place that is more than capable of competing, and is again on a level that ultimately with the team I was with last year got us to a promotion final and won the FA Trophy. So I really believe that. I really believe that the group that we've got, with a little bit of tweaking and a little maybe addition here and there, can have a real push. And like I say, I'm confident that they'll prove me right.
And it's just a tough competitive division, isn't it? You see the different styles from Notts County to Solihull. It's about adapting and being, you know, changeable like that, I guess.
Huge challenges, like I say, from Saturday to Tuesday, home and away. I've said it before, in terms of me coming into this division really improved me as a coach, because I think you look at divisions down, we could focus on what we did. I think you have to do that in this division, but you have to also accept that what other teams do changes week in, week out, whether it be style of play, philosophies, shape you'll play against, pitch, 3G pitches. The challenges all over, which is the exciting part. As a coach, a manager, a management team, it'll be like our job to, I suppose, be adaptable, but ultimately look at what we do first and foremost, and try and improve that in every area. Our aim as a management group, as a club, as a group of players, it's got to be to try and get better every single day. And if we can take little steps to make that happen, I'm sure everyone will be happy, and come the end of the season we'll have something tangible to mark it against.
And in terms of a message to the Hartlepool United fans, just to finish, what would be your key message to the Poolies listening in?
Saturday, again, you look at I suppose what you'll talk about with players and management. Saturday set a standard for me, and if they can stick to that will, like I say, more than good enough. What I can, like I say, I can't guarantee success. I can guarantee we'll be doing everything we can to be successful. You come into this division, and there are different clubs of different sizes. This is a big football club with a big passionate fan base. They can be. Again, it's cliche, but they can be the 12th man for us. If we can get, and we know that we need to give them something to shout about, but if we can get, especially when at home, we can get that ground rocking, then we have an awfully big opportunity. Again, if we're taking 800 people to away grounds on a consistent basis, our players and us have got to make sure we do enough to send them home happy. And like I say, we'll hopefully do everything we can to make that the case. And
I just want to say that, without putting any I don't think you finished outside the playoffs in your time as manager. Can we do it?
Of course we can do it. Like I say, I wouldn't be coming here if I didn't think there was the opportunity, and I wasn't excited by that opportunity. We've got a real chance alongside an awful lot of football clubs, but there's absolutely no doubt that if we get things right, we can absolutely do it.